Coming up on Property Brothers.
There's certain things that he wants, and there's certain things that I want. So.
But the things that we want together, you know what I mean?
We have to go for a renovation property. They're not willing to come any lower. We have serious structural problems. Welcome to your new home.
Oh, man.
Edith and Fred believe in living large. Literally, they have a large family. They like to host large gatherings, and they are looking for a large home. Not only that, but they're also looking for a new home that will have that resort-style feel. For these two, it's not go big or go home. It's go big when you go home.
We actually met at the airport. Both of us worked at the airport, and he came by, made me laugh.
The sun started shining.
Yes, yes.
River started flowing.
Yes. We really need to move as soon as we possibly can.
ASAP.
We are living with my son, Julius.
Having an extra person on the way, it's getting kind of crowded.
When the last deal fell through, when we were in the midst of closing, we rented our house out. So we had to end up moving in here. We didn't have a place to live. We love to entertain.
Yes.
We have 8 grandchildren. Oh, babies, hey! Our dream home, we definitely wanted to have enough space for everybody to come and enjoy and relax. When you walk in the house, in the front door, it has to have a grand entrance, an area to maybe shoot pool and
watch the football game.
Exactly.
Whatever, you know.
Yeah, just have a separate area for that.
What I want in a dream home is a spot that is so phenomenal that every time you step outside, you feel like you're in the Caribbean, but you're actually not.
Palm trees,
Yes.
a pool, somewhere to relax by the pool.
Excuse me, ma'am, I am your cabana boy. My name is Frederico. Would you like a pina colada?
Yes, with an umbrella.
With an umbrella? Yes, mom. Yes, mom.
Well, our budget is $435,000.
We're going to trust that the Property Brothers are going to do what they say they can do. We've seen them create magic before, so we're just excited that they want to create some magic in our lives.
Yes, yes.
I'd be grateful.
Edith and Fred have big dreams for their new home. You can say that again. Edith and Fred have big dreams for their new home. Really? You gonna be like that today? Yeah, might as well have a little fun with it, because after they see this place, their mood is gonna drastically change. You can say that again. Don't. Here you go. This house has everything you want.
This is gorgeous.
Come on in.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Wow.
Really big dining room space. This house was meant for entertaining. You have over 7,000 square feet.
I like the openness of this whole area. It flows really well.
And up here, this is your family room. Look how much space you have here. It's endless.
Nice. I love the windows.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I really love the buildings.
Yeah, that's nice. And I like the fireplace, and I love these columns on it.
Is there anything else, Fred, that you like about that wall over there?
The TV, of course.
Mr. Entertainment has to like the
You have
TV.
to have a nice TV. That's a beautiful TV. I love it. I see myself sitting there watching.
The mantle would be perfect for all the grandkids' photos and maybe your favorite realtor.
Yes, yes. True.
A lot of space here. It's a nice, comfortable room, and you have that easy flow right through into the kitchen.
This is gorgeous. Double oven. I like it.
It's nice countertop.
Is this a refrigerator?
That is.
Stop it. Stop it.
That's
That is
nice.
not the refrigerator.
It's got the front panel so that it matches with the rest of the cabinet.
Love it.
Now, this is for you, Fred.
Oh, man. Okay. Now, this is what I'm talking about.
Your home.
Oh, this is it. Oh, man. Look at this beautiful pool table.
Was I listening when you said you want a nice entertainment space?
You were listening. You were listening. You were listening. Gotta give it to you. You were listening.
Is there anything missing?
Maybe somewhere for a theater room, something
Theater
like
room?
that.
Well, this house may have a little something for you.
No, come
Right
on.
over here.
Come on, man.
Don't do that. Oh, this is nice.
Oh,
this is nice theater room.
That's it. I love it.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, we don't have to see any more. This is the theater room. That's
No,
it.
honey, but the pool for the grandchildren.
Yeah.
All right,
You're
okay.
sold, but for Edith, let's look at that backyard.
Take a
Yes,
look.
yes,
All right.
yes. This pool
Look
is
at this
nice.
pool. Oh, man.
This is literally your vacation spot. This is your staycation home right here.
This is
I love
it.
this pool.
You have all this green space for the grandkids to run around.
Oh, this
the
is
gardens,
nice.
the jetted tub right there.
This is
That's
it.
what you wanted, honey.
This is it.
So this matches your wish list.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Well, the problem with this house is that it matches your wish list too much because all the work's done. This is move-in ready.
Right.
And that means that this house comes in at a price of $850,000.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ooh, whoa, that is so out of our price range.
So out of our price range.
If you want move-in ready, if you want a beautiful home like this that has all the work already done, you pay that premium.
I get it. I get it.
Jonathan would be able to turn any house that I find for you into something like this.
Okay.
There are a lot of great older houses in this city that are huge homes just like this, but they've been run down a little bit. They need some love.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I want to show you, and that's within your price point.
Okay. Okay.
All right. We would like to see it.
I've lined up some showings, and I want to get right to it.
Okay.
All right. All right.
This is one of the nicer homes we've ever shown a client, and yes, it's over their budget. However, their wish list is way over the top. And I can do an over-the-top renovation, and I can give someone that resort-style living, but I just hope for them the journey is as relaxing as it would be at a resort. Is it ever? Never. But one can dream. Here we go, built in 1971, huge lot. You have a park just down the street as well.
Oh.
What do you think?
Looks a little bit small. Needs to be a little more open so you don't feel like you're coming through a tight space.
Yeah, it's
Right.
not really good use of the space right there.
The French doors could go. You don't need those.
Right.
The closet door, obviously, you want to have that.
Right.
Yeah, maybe that open that a little bit more, maybe it would look a little bit more spacious.
I know they absolutely love that first dream home we showed them, but this place with 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and 5,500 square feet could be just as impressive when Jonathan's finished with it. They just have to trust us. This house has 4 bedrooms in total. You have 3 bedrooms on the upper level. They're all very spacious. You could use one of those as an office, and it still gives you 2 more rooms for guests when they come over. Over on this side, we actually have our formal dining room. Do you see yourselves entertaining in here?
It's kind of small. We got a lot of family members, and that chandelier is low.
Well, you don't want to be able to see the people across the table from you, right? No, we would want to definitely brighten this up because it does feel dark. Imagine having this grand entrance, and then if this was all opened up to the other side of this door, right through to your kitchen.
Okay.
Silence.
Okay. It doesn't flow. You don't know which way to go.
You could transform the main floor of this house by just opening everything up. We'll take down the wall that separates the dining room from the kitchen to give you the flow you wanted. I'll put in light hardwood floors and an enormous L-shaped island with a breakfast bar at one end. Your dining room will now be open to the kitchen, giving you much more space to entertain and host big family gatherings.
Total renovation on the kitchen.
Right.
I could see the vision for knocking that wall out in the dining room.
Right.
Check out the living room.
It's very dark.
This got a really old feel to it.
If we opened this up into the kitchen and the dining room, it would feel a lot bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that, but I'm still not feeling this space.
You're not happy, Fred?
No, I'm not feeling this space at all.
Fred, this house has an unfinished basement.
Okay.
Ready for your man cave.
Okay, let's do it.
You want to do that?
Let's go see it.
Let's do it here.
All right.
This is all for you.
Oh, what is this? This is not a man cave.
It is not anything that I would appreciate.
All of this would have to come down. Walls would have to be put up. Floors would have to be put in.
Finally, we are on the same page.
Right.
Because I know we're going to have to gut this thing, but you have never seen a man cave like what you would see here. Just like in football, we're going to have zones. We'll have a bar zone at the far end for serving up halftime drinks and snacks, a chill zone with a large, comfortable sectional, and of course the entertainment zone for movie watching and sports viewing. How's that for the ultimate man cave?
He would love that man cave.
I would love
probably would spend some time down there, too.
Yeah, you know you will.
Hey, you get no say because you already claimed the kitchen,
Right.
but would you say that you picture that ceramic figurine in your man cave?
Absolutely not, man. And that light was never in style.
Yeah, I think this would be such an amazing man cave just because of the size of
I
it.
think I would stay here forever.
I think you may stay here forever because you can walk straight out these French doors to your outdoor oasis.
Oh, you better stop it. Let's see that.
Okay.
I want to hear more vocals.
This could be a
Yeah.
sitting area. I
Nice
like
shaded
this.
area here.
I like that it's separate areas for the pool and the sitting area.
What kind of music would you listen to out here?
Reggae.
Yeah. A bit of reggae? Get a little bit of the hip action going. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. I see what's going on here. Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes.
We may go in the pool.
Picture. This is exactly the way Jonathan would make it for you.
We really like the house. It does have a lot of potential, but
It needs quite a few renovations.
right.
Quite a few.
This house was listed at your max budget, $435,000. It's been on and off the market for quite some time. Now it's listed at $350,000.
Gotta live
Okay.
about 85,000, do some renovation.
Yeah, that's nice. That's good. That would leave us enough money to do all the work.
Well, not quite enough. We need to bring the price down a little bit more because I think the renovations and what we want to do to turn this into your dream home is going to cost us about $110,000, and the timeline is going to take me about 6 weeks to complete it.
Okay. Well, we do like the yard, and I can see what you're saying, Jonathan. When you open up the walls of the kitchen, that kind of creates a nice kitchen area for us. So we would like to see a few more houses just to make our decision.
Okay, well, I've lined up some other showings. There are a lot of great properties out there. Should we sing a little music, play us out? Yeah, let's close with that again. A little bit of Red again. And I think this is going to be a great day of showing houses. On to the next house.
No, that's too much traffic over here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this is nice. Okay. The house is a little small.
What do we want?
Bigger.
When do you want it?
Now.
Who's your favorite brother?
Well, I don't think that would work. Yeah, that's not it. We've seen a lot of houses.
I believe a martial artist once said, patience, my son. Here we go. There's a big house, big lot, beautiful community.
This is nice. Now, you're not trying to pull a fast one on us again, are
You
you?
ready for this house?
No, this is in your budget. Trust
Wow,
me.
love the glass.
After you.
Oh. Don't care for the floor.
That carpet is...
It's a little rough. I think they had pets because you can see there are obvious pee stains in the carpet. Gross. I hope it was pets.
We hope.
This house may have an impressive grand entrance, but it appears the details are a little dated for Fred and Edith. But with 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 5,900 square feet of living space, this detached home has a ton of potential. And with the backyard, I can't wait to show them what we can do with that space. You may think this is the living room. This is actually the largest dining room you'll ever see.
Wow, this is the dining area?
This house has 4 bedrooms. Why don't we first take a look at the master?
Ah.
Now, this is a master bedroom for the master. This is a master.
You also have a massive master bathroom.
It's very dated.
I can see myself taking a nice jacuzzi bath in that baby right there.
And be honest, are you a bubble bath guy?
I am a bubble bath.
So am I. So am I.
I'm not afraid of that. I'm a bubble bath guy.
I want to take us over to the kitchen space. Let's look at that.
Okay. Oh, nice. Does the appliances come with it?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Does it have a basement to it or anywhere?
No basement in this house. I do have a little surprise outside for you. This property extends all the way to the tree line back there.
No, look at that. Oh, that's a terrible looking pool.
What are you talking? You just drain the pool, scrub it down a little bit. It's like cleaning a big bathtub.
This is a really big project.
You do understand that we're looking at fixer-uppers because we know we're going to have to fix them up.
It needs a lot of work to bring it up to, where we would like it to be. That water has to be crystal clear before I even think about getting in.
Yeah.
It looks bad, and we know it looks bad right now. The first thing I'd want to see is that we clean up the deck with a good power wash. Then we drain the pool completely and get it crystal clear so that you can actually swim in it, Fred. And then we give you that upscale resort feeling that you want by having relaxing outdoor furniture and, of course, all new landscaping. This would be a phenomenal yard.
I don't know. That's going to take, looks like it might take a lot of work to get to that. The main things that I wanted was like a man cave somewhere just to entertain.
That's what the pool house is for. This would be your man cave.
Let's check it out.
Okay, wow.
All of a sudden, things got more optimistic
let's check
around
this
here. Here you go. We have a 4-piece bathroom right here.
Okay.
Need some updates. What do you think of this as that man cave?
No, it's too small. It's too tiny. What are you going to put here? It's too tiny. I can't put nothing here.
But if we got rid of that wall over there and opened it up, this would become one large room more than twice the size. I'd be able to add a bar area at one end and a small kitchen area. I'd be able to put in a pool table and refinish the stairwell, adding a railing, and I'd have large sliding doors. This would really become a combination man cave and poolside oasis.
This guy must be a magician because I couldn't see it. I couldn't see this.
Maybe he can do it. He can turn it into that oasis. I don't see it right now.
This isn't all of the man cave. Well, you did want to have a theater room, right?
Yeah, we did.
Well, follow me.
Oh, there's more?
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry about the mysterious stains on the carpet. These carpets will be gone. Now, what do you think here for a theater? Big screen on the back wall, movie-style seats?
That's more work. All I'm saying, every time they show us things in the house, I'm looking at dollars. More and more dollars to get everything up to date.
Come on over here for a sec. Both
Okay.
stand right here.
All right.
Now, picture this. I see that we would make this your media room with a comfortable large sofa for ample seating when you're entertaining guests. I paint the walls darker just to give you that real theater experience and put in a 60-inch TV screen with surround sound. Fred, imagine hosting Super Bowl parties here.
This is going to be Super Bowl central.
You'll be able to hear when the guys fall and hit each other.
60 inches, man.
that
That's
good or bad?
That is huge TV. That's a huge screen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work to be done to this property.
But that's a good thing because it means we're customizing the place to your needs.
That is true, but...
That's true.
Right now, we're not convinced.
This house is impressive when you look at the structure, the architecture, the size of the lot. There is so much potential here. Yes, it needs some work, but that's why we have Jonathan.
What is the price on this house?
Well, the list price is $399,000.
That's kind of high.
And that wouldn't leave us a lot for renovation.
I'm going to need quite a bit more than that. That's why we would have to get the price of the house down, because I think the renos are going to come in at about $75,000. I can get it done really fast and have you in 5 weeks.
Regardless to what Jonathan can do, Drew is really going to have to get that price down.
Edith and Fred have narrowed it down to 2 great properties. Now they have to decide. That bare-bottom basement house is listed at $350,000, but the unfinished look of that basement makes me confident I can get the price down to $325,000. That would give Jonathan $110,000 he needs to get it into shape through a 6-week reno. The slime is just an easy fix at the cesspool house listed at $399,000, but I have to push hard for a target price of $350,000 to give Jonathan the $75,000 he needs for the projected 5-week reno. Look at the 2 of you guys. You're getting used to the pool life.
Yes.
Loving this?
Yes. We did make a decision.
Yeah, and after long deliberation, we decided to go with...
Want more Property Brothers? Check out our videos online and before and after photos of our favorite renovations. Access behind-the-scenes pictures and additional video clips, including outtakes and bloopers, online now at hgtv.com/propertybrothers.
We did make a decision.
Yeah, and after long deliberation, we decided to go with...
Successful!
Really?
Yay!
You just really like that dirty pool?
Yeah,
Yes.
something about it, man.
Well, in spite of the pool, we love the grand entryway.
Right.
Yeah, the stairway when you walk into the house.
It's got a lot of space, a lot of yard.
Now, that place is on the market for $399,000.
Okay.
Way overpriced.
Right.
It's been sitting for a while as well. I would say we should go in at market value for $350,000.
Can we get it for 300? 320?
I think that's pushing it. I'll try and get as low as I possibly can because I want as much money towards that renovation as we can give Jonathan.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking for, too.
And the Cabana Boy, can they throw that in?
If you're okay with it, Fred, I'll find a Cabana Boy.
I'm cool with it.
He may be 6'5" and look just like me with longer hair, but we'll see what we can do. As soon as I hear some good news, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank
bye.
you so much.
Thank you.
Wow.
I know Edith and Fred have their hearts set on turning the cesspool into their outdoor oasis home, and I want to give that to them. But I just found out there's another buyer interested in the property. We are going to have to go higher than our original plan of $350,000. I just hope it's not going to be too much higher. You guys are going from the swimming pool to the pool table. This is a very nice life you guys have.
Yes.
Somebody's got to do it.
It's been a couple of tough days for me. A lot of back and forth. Another offer came to the table. Another buyer interested. $350,000 didn't work. We had to come up a little bit.
How much?
$7,000. So it's not bad. But the seller said if you're willing to go to $357,000, then the house is yours.
Is that fair market value?
I feel it is. $350,000 to $360,000 is a fair market value, especially when Jonathan finishes the work on this house. It's going to be way over the $400,000 mark.
Let's do it.
Gonna do it? Well, that was easy. But guess what the sellers told me?
What?
The other people lowballed. They did what you wanted to do, and that's why they went with us. So congratulations. And tell you what, if I hit this shot, then I'm going to buy you guys drinks as well.
Yeah, go make a shot.
All right, it's a no-brainer. In fact,
Yeah,
I'm going to look at you while I hit this. There you go. If I miss that, I would be shaming myself. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Enjoy, have fun, celebrate.
Yes.
It's going to be a long trek with this renovation. See you guys. I have been working very hard for Edith and Fred because I know how much they want that oasis. And now that the deal's done, they're one step closer to that staycation home they're looking for. They got the place for $357,000, well below list price, but still more than they wanted to pay. So Jonathan won't have the cushion in his overall budget. But if he contains Edith and Fred's big reno expenditures over the next 5 weeks, we'll be able to make this work. There's a big part of me that's excited about this reno because I love doing specialty rooms, outdoor living spaces, so this is going to be a blast. I'm going to give Edith and Fred a backyard oasis to share with their family and friends. On the top floor of the pool house, I'm creating a theater room and transforming the main level into that man cave for Fred. Anxious to get out of their son's condo, they've already moved into the house, and they are psyched for demo day.
Ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Hold on.
Oh. You too.
Am I supposed to? Now I feel bad if I'm not doing this.
Okay, that's it for me.
I never thought this day was going to come. It was taking so long, but now that it's here, oh, I'm excited.
Whatever they need us to do, we're going to bring it.
Look at that. Now, this place was just built in the mid-90s, so we know unlikely that we're going to find anything like asbestos and not the two big problems that we have in older houses. But all we have to do is punch a hole and see. Don't mess around with this guy. I want to take the insulation out of here, and then we're going to knock through to the other side, and you'll get to see how big this is going to be.
You put my
Nice. Fred's doing more damage damage with no tools.
I was just into the Kung Fu zone, Ninja Warrior zone.
Does it all of a sudden feel like you might fit a man cave?
Yes.
I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it.
Tell you what, why don't we tackle that bathroom? All we need is hold that.
Good job.
Get that.
And that over to you. Anyone who wants a shell sink? Don't leak the water all over the carpet.
We got it.
What about on
Get ready,
myself?
down to the driveway.
Who wants to touch toilet water?
If you own the house, you move the porcelain. We're keeping that toilet, so don't break it. Put it down softly. I want to keep that energy going and move on to clearing out the space for the kitchen.
Whoa!
And the bottom one.
Whoa! You guys couldn't have done it without me.
We have some sort of moisture problem here. The funny thing is, it doesn't look like there's any leak coming from the roof, and it doesn't look like there would be any plumbing up there. It looks like there have been critters up there at some point. Let's give this a shot, see what we have in there. Ugh. Ugh.
I don't like critters, so when that happens, I'm out of there.
It wasn't an animal, it wasn't a critter, it was actually an elbow from the plumbing which was leaking. We're gonna have to fix that. Not a big deal since we're gonna install recessed lighting in the man cave and the whole ceiling needs to be patched anyway. Woo, crisis averted. Woo. Next, I want to tackle the new media room, and that carpet has gotta go. Okay, you take this.
Okay.
Start prying up the carpet this way.
Tearing out the rug was satisfying because I know we were moving closer to the end of the day.
Right.
That is how we strip out a theater room and get ready for something that's going to be really awesome.
Good job, team.
Back up somewhere where it's nice and cool.
Good job. Good job.
Come on. Today we're installing a beam to finish the open concept design that we started at demo. Keeping it recessed into the ceiling will give the space a larger feeling, exactly what I think Edith and Fred will love. I hope. What do you think of this?
This looks fantastic.
Looks amazing.
This is going to be the man cave.
Well, we're going to step away from the man cave thing right now, because man cave is such prehistoric, mindset. Yeah, it's a mindset. And no man wants to be in a cave by himself, so I've come up with the term couples cave. How about that, honey?
Oh, I like
Couples
it.
cave. You don't want to refer to a space as a man cave. You're going to get more love with a couples cave.
That's right. No man wants to be in a cave by
Nobody wants to be
himself.
alone in a cave. Wants to be alone in a cave, man.
Why don't I show you what we've done, and then we'll get out back to that oasis.
No, I got a new name for it. It's called Oasis East.
Oasis East? I can handle that. Fred is a naming machine. He's changing the names of all these different places, whether it's the couples cave instead of the man cave, and now it's Oasis East as opposed to the Oasis. I'm gonna have to start writing these things down or I can't keep up. The fact that we were able to hide the beam inside the ceiling, that means it'll be flush here, seamless from one room to the other.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
It feels better already.
And you're gonna have all new cabinets along the side here, wrapping around.
Is that part of the decor?
The switch?
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna have your switches down here. It is not a feature that you wanna touch. Right now, that is almost as hot as you are.
Oh.
Smoking hot.
But don't worry, once it's done, we'll have everything put away, tucked into the walls, plates on it. It's gonna look slick.
And then we can do the...
You gotta show me some of those dance moves that you got, because I think we could go all night. I gotta get some work done in here, so dance those butts out of here and let me continue.
We were really excited about downstairs, opening up the space. It looks so much bigger,
Yeah.
so we can kind of see where things are going.
Progress. It's progress.
I haven't started on the pool area yet, since the landscaping will have to come first, but the spell of hot weather we're having isn't helping matters, because Fred just wants to swim.
This pool is terrible.
This is horrible.
It's terrible. I am so disappointed. I thought by now he'd be a lot further along. That pool is a disaster area.
Why would I go and clean the pool all out already, knowing that I'm going to be digging up the garden, getting more dirt in it, have to clean it again? This is like a festering cesspool of grossness. So
terrible.
this is what we're going to do. I'm going to drain the pool out. We're going to scrub it down. We're going to get it cleaned up, but we're not going to do any of that till we finish all the rest of the yard work.
Okay.
Trust me to look at when it's done. And in the meantime, there's a heck of a lot of other stuff that has to be finished. So
Okay.
I will get on top of that.
Okay. Well, you're the man?
You're the man.
You're the man.
These two are obviously extremely observant because they both said, I'm the man. Well, to make them feel better, this man is taking them out to select plants for their garden. They want a backyard oasis. Well, what's an oasis without some palm trees? But this is kind of a shopping oasis.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Just watch out for the crocodiles.
That was a good one.
You've got stuff like the needle palms here that just stay low.
Do they stay that size or do they grow
They grow,
taller?
they grow really slow, so I would suggest putting in the size palm tree that you're interested in.
I love this
yeah.
tree right here.
This one's approximately 15 foot.
Is that the way all of the trees look?
We can actually go in and actually clean that off to give it more of a slick look.
Yeah,
that
that'd
you
be
see on
nice.
palm trees.
Well, I don't think unshaven's such a bad thing. You know, it's a look some people go for.
Is that something you have to do every year or just one time only?
Just a one-time thing.
How much would it be for one the size that we saw over in the other corner?
With it cleaned up, you're looking around 1,500.
I like it a lot.
We'll take it.
Sounds good.
Give the skids here, they can pull it off themselves.
So.
With the plants purchased, I can prep the borders. I want to plant 4 large palm trees just at the pool's edge for a luxury resort look. But a couple feet below the surface, I encounter a snag. The palm trees arrived, but we couldn't dig the palm trees in where we planned because there's irrigation lines and there's granite in the ground. It was going to cost too much. So I've had to go to plan B, planting the palms on the other side of the fence and placing ornamental grasses on the pool's edge. Oasis East is finally taking shape. I just hope Edith and Fred will be pleased with the progress. So, tell me your first reactions to seeing a scrub-a-dub tub.
I am so excited, man. You did what you said you were going to do. It's clean and it's look like it's ready for some entertainment.
This was a job, let me tell you. I did the whole thing with a toothbrush.
You're an amazing guy, man.
You did a good
You're an
job.
amazing guy.
Edith and Fred are excited to see that the pool has been drained and cleaned and already looks a million times better, but unfortunately I had to unload some bad news on them. When you're looking down at the bottom, you see all those veins that you see running along the plaster? Those are all cracks.
Oh, wow.
All the way along on the bottom, even some up on the sides over here.
Does that mean it's leaking?
My pool guy said that when you see those lines, it's already a sign that the water has seeped through the surface of the plaster.
Oh, my goodness.
But he said it doesn't look like it's leaking to the point where the water level is going down. It's just seeping into the structure of the pool. When it comes to a pool retaining water, you don't want to have cracks.
Sure.
So he warned me that we're going to have to replaster this thing
Oh,
within the
wow.
next couple of years.
Okay.
We really weren't expecting that. I wish we had known
Right.
prior to buying the house,
Right.
and that could have been included in the price.
He said we could fill it up and we could just cross our fingers and see how long it'll last. Problem is, he said, once those cracks start to expose and the water starts seeping in, it just gets a whole heck of a lot worse.
Right, I got
Oh,
you.
wow.
Replastering, that's an expensive process.
That costs thousands of dollars.
$1,000,
So, I mean, this is your pool. You'd have to tell me what you want to do. I mean, he figures you've got at least a good year or two still in it. If he started doing the plaster repair work right now, it'd probably put us a good week behind.
Let us give it some thought for a few days and think about it and weigh our options.
On a positive note, what do you think of the pool deck?
yeah. Looks amazing.
Looks amazing.
Looks brand new.
Yes.
Great.
Anything you notice over here that's a little bit different?
The trees. I thought we had plans to put them on this side.
We did. However, it turns out in the garden beds, there's a lot of granite near the earth here, and there's irrigation lines all the way through. So by moving them to the other side, I think they have more room to grow, and they're not crowding the pool deck.
And actually, I like them up there like that. It looks great.
Turns out they like the new location even better.
Win, Team Jonathan.
It is coming together.
Yes.
I'm going to get back to work, but if you guys can get me an answer, tell me if we're redoing the plaster. I need to know as soon as you can tell me.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
While they talk through the pool issue, there are no issues with the progress in the couple's cave. The new sliding door I've ordered will allow more natural light into the space. I'm going with the durable laminate flooring that will withstand the high traffic of all the entertaining that's going to happen here. Cabinets are going into the kitchenette, and now that we're in the home stretch of the reno, Edith and Fred need to select the furniture for the pool area. I'm excited to take Edith and Fred shopping for furniture, particularly for their outdoor space. We've got a lot to purchase, but we can't break the bank. Beautiful stuff in here, not just furniture pieces, accent pieces, decor.
Now this.
Oh my goodness,
You know.
this is
Please don't.
totally
Please don't.
awesome.
Every one of these chairs here is going to be really comfortable
Yes.
and durable too.
Take me away to Oasis East.
I want this. I want this whole entire setup.
I will give it to these guys. They have great taste, but Edith has expensive taste. She went crazy in here and has picked out furniture that we just don't have the money for.
Okay, but wait a minute. Okay. If we can get this, Jonathan, I have been saving up money for vacation. We're not going on vacation this year.
Wait. You been saving some money up?
But honey, it was for our vacation.
Okay, well, that's
So
that's cool.
if we could use that, I would love this whole set.
How nice a vacation was it?
It was a very nice vacation.
Because this is a very nice set. Personally, I think it's a great idea because it's an investment back in their home, as opposed to if you go on a vacation with it, that money's gone. If you can do that, then we can afford to get this without sacrificing anything else from the design.
Yeah, because I don't want to sacrifice anything in it.
Well, and you shouldn't have to either. And this is like a vacation at home, too. You will now have this place that everyone will want to travel and come see you.
And they will. Yeah, they will.
We can do it, honey.
Hey, let's do it. Hey, you know what I say, man. Happy wife, happy life.
I love it.
You do say that.
I want it.
I just want you to be happy. Are you happy with this?
I'm happy.
Well, if you're happy, I'm happy.
Thank you.
That's a done deal. Give me some sugar on that thing. There it is. There it is.
Edith and Fred decided to wait on redoing the entire pool. We just patched a couple of problem areas, and my pool guy does feel that that's going to last at least a couple of years. But there's no waiting on the work in the couple's cave. We're installing porcelain tiles in the powder room, and I'm going with an espresso-inspired color palette for the bar area. I've got 3 days left, and I know Edith and Fred are anxious to see everything. I have a feeling they just don't trust I'll get it all done.
We're really running out of time.
Yeah.
Summer will be over soon.
Right.
Don't you think we should be doing some sort of staging or something? This is an important part of the process, you know? We've got to do some product testing. Well, product test fast, because they're going to be here in 1 minute. I think you should rack it up. I need to sink at least 3 more balls, and then we'll go. You sink it, you rack it, I'll meet you up front. All right, I'm coming. I'm going to walk you to the gate here, and as you're going through, you can open your eyes. And open your eyes. Go ahead, check it out.
Look at this. Look at this, man. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Oh, look how nice the pool is, honey. Oh, my God. Beautiful.
Oasis East.
Oasis East, baby. Oasis East.
Well, do I get some of that love?
Let me give you some of that, brother.
It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy to see this reaction.
Oh, man.
I'm glad you love it. I have a feeling you wanted an outdoor oasis, a staycation home. How does this feel?
Oh, this is
it.
Most beautiful
This is
thing.
it. This is it. We couldn't even find nothing like this ourselves, man.
We started with an algae-filled cesspool and transformed it into a luxurious stay-at-home resort. And Edith, even if you went a little overboard on the poolside items, I think it was well worth it. Fred, ready to spend your next vacation here?
You guys are awesome, man. We appreciate it. It's so beautiful.
Oh,
Remember when we did the furniture shopping, the outdoor furniture shopping? This is the stuff that you said you couldn't live without.
it looks like it's so much more than what it was then. Oh, this is, you guys, this is just beautiful.
It's amazing.
So you have outdoor dining right there.
Oh, I love
You've got
it.
some
I
torches
love
for
it.
some
I love
ambiance.
it.
Think about the kids, too, the grandkids, and all the fun they can have here lounging around the pool. The 3 palm trees that you guys chose,
They look absolutely beautiful.
fantastic up
They
there.
look so
Beautiful.
beautiful. Everything looks so nice and neat and clean. It looks like we are on a vacation here.
I know, right?
I love how excited you are to see Oasis East, but you'll be even more excited to see the couple's cave. Somebody was telling me not too long ago, you're never going to finish.
Jonathan.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think you was going to get it done. I did not. I was losing faith in you, brother, but you are the man. You're the man.
Love the wallpaper.
Man.
Everything is just so
Look at the paint on the wall,
beautiful.
man. Look at the wall. Look, they got Oasis on the wall.
It's Oasis East. You need to have that.
They got Oasis on the wall. I'm done.
You guys.
I'm done.
Knocking down that supporting wall really paid off. Your couple's cave is now double the space, large enough to fit a pool table and a 5-seater bar, and to make entertaining fun and easy, I put in a kitchenette with a fridge and a wine cooler.
Look.
That's nicer than most people's indoor kitchen.
This is the most beautiful place.
Look at the street right
Oh,
here.
man.
Microwave. Look at these cabinets.
Oh,
Look
wow,
at Granny on the
guys.
sink, man. This is more than I could ever imagine.
There's still a couple of rooms to see. Why don't we look at the bathroom?
Okay.
Want to see that? After you?
Man. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, nice. I love the color.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yes.
Look at that shower head.
Wow.
Well, Fred, you're going to need a shower after we step upstairs and look at that new TV.
All right.
Oh, this is going to make you sweat.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Look at that TV. Oh, look at the pictures. Look.
We said we wanted to have a space where you two could cuddle up and watch a movie.
And all the grandkids.
Everyone will be around you. The great thing with these furniture pieces is that you can break it apart. So if you actually want to have theater seating, you can have 6 different seats, or you put it all together like this, and it's one big cozy couch.
Look at this rug. I
nice.
love this.
And you never thought I'd be able to pull it off. I wanted this room to serve two purposes. I wanted it to be a great place for you to host amazing Super Bowl parties, or an intimate space just for the two of you to snuggle up and watch movies. Did I get it right?
It's beautiful,
this is
man.
so
We appreciate
pretty.
it. We appreciate it. It's so nice.
You're very welcome.
Yes.
You guys have worked so hard your entire lives. And to have a place like this that you can call home, you can have the kids come back, the grandkids come back to visit.
That means everything, to have a space that they can enjoy and we can all enjoy it together, and a space that's finished and fixed up. Oh, it's beautiful.
Couples Cave, dream staycation home, and hitting everything on their wish list. I'd say that we've exceeded Edith and Fred's expectations, making this a great day. They got their home for $357,000. There was a lot to do and a lot of ground to cover, literally. Jonathan had to keep their budget from going sky high, especially when it came to the poolside items. In the end, Edith used her vacation savings to cover the added costs, but these two know it was well worth it because Oasis East is their final destination for years to come. Here. This is pretty good because all they asked from us was to have a pool and to have some margaritas. Well, you know what? All I asked is margarita, and it tastes so good. This one's mine. This one's for Fred. Here we are. Check us out on Twitter at Mr. Drew Scott, at Mr. Silver Scott, and hashtag Property Brothers. That's for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers. You got to cheers before you sip.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.